Los Angeles, as you know, is a semi-arid region. It doesn't have very much water of its own. In fact, it probably has enough water to support 500,000 people. And yet we have 4 million people living here.
Because this area is ag-related. Everything is ag-related. All my jobs here in Mendota are ag-related. Most of the community works somewhere in the fields, in the agricultural field. Because of the water shortage and the water cutbacks, it's affecting the employment of this community. We have right now the highest unemployment rate in the state of California, hovering at 40%.
This is the worst it's ever been. Hopefully now it's going to draw attention to just how serious the problem is. California is still growing. We still have people coming into the state. We have to come up with a comprehensive plan to solve the water issues here. And I'm hopeful, to answer your question, that we've reached that point now where people are going to say, look, we've got to come together. We've got to work this out.
Until such time that someone from the LA area, San Francisco area, or the Midwest, or New York City, wherever you're talking about, happens to go to a fruit stand or happens to go to a grocery store and they can't get what they want, they're not going to think about what we're doing here.
I think this crisis is pushing us forward. I think it does serve to heighten people's awareness of water problems, and even though we've had droughts and shortages before, I think people have always thought that this is a temporary thing, that it will be dealt with, and then we'll have better days ahead. And truly, that's been the pattern. But I think people understand that the advent of global warming is changing things.
I don't think that the general politician in our country actually realizes what is at stake in the San Joaquin Valley, per se, as far as agriculture goes.
We can solve this problem. This problem can be solved, but it's going to take laying aside the emotion and common sense people coming together and working on a solution and compromise.
All of this provides an economic stimulus, and it'll produce jobs, and it'll be a stimulus that'll be right here inside of Los Angeles. So there are all of these advantages. Yes, we face a crisis today, but the solutions are there, and all of the solutions will not only help to address the water shortage problem, but they will have ancillary benefits across the board.